And you're cool shouting out the Cash Brothers in this week's episode?
It's my company.
Oh, cool.
So it's Kern in Kern Road in Killeen, right?
Yes.
And is this property vacant right now?
Yes.
Okay. Was it tenant occupied?
It was until they left on the 30th.
Okay. Does it still?
But I've already had the property management team check and everything checked out that they took care of the property. They only stayed there for a year. They were military.
Okay. And do you mind me asking why you're looking to sell now?
I cannot. I've taken on another project here in Austin, and I just don't have the time to do this whole rental thing anymore.
Got it. Well, the reason why I ask is, I own quite a few properties in the area where I have been able to work out like a seller finance situation so that you don't have to worry about a renter. You just sit back and get guaranteed payments. You see what I'm saying? So I just wanted to see if that's something you'd be open to.
Okay. How does that work? Tell me how that works.
Yeah. So first of all, we come up with a price that makes you happy.
Okay.
And then you're the bank. You know how banks work with mortgages. They put a mortgage on the title so that they are in the first lien position. And then they get a monthly payment, every single month. And if the owner of the house, defaults on a payment, then the bank can foreclose and take the house back. You see what I'm saying? So it's very similar. And the reason why this works for me is because I plan on just keeping it as a rental. And I'm sure you're looking for as much money as possible for the house. If I were to come in with all cash, then I would just need a really good deal so that I could get my cash back. You know what I'm saying? I would need to refinance and get a large portion of my initial investment back, or I would just treat it as a flip and get my cash back plus a profit. But if I'm treating it as a rental, then all I'm really looking for is cash flow, which means that I just need to make some monthly, net cash flow in order to be happy about the transaction, which doesn't necessarily mean I need the best deal on the property. Does that make sense?
That does.
So how much are you getting per month in rent?
So this last go round, it was like $12.40. And I had went down because I asked for 13, and I ended up going down to $12.40.
Okay. And did you get a lot of applicants, or was it pretty difficult to find somebody to rent it?
During that time, it was like COVID. It was a struggle during that time to get a tenant.
Gotcha.
I don't know how it will be now, because before them, I've only rented to 2 separate people. Before them, I didn't have a problem at all, but that was before COVID.
Got it. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom home, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I'm just looking.
I would prefer to sell it and get it off my hands.
I hear you.
I would consider the owner finance option.
Okay. Well, that's all I need is a consideration.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Let's just for fun, if you were going to do a cash deal, what is the absolute minimum you would take?
I would have to talk to my husband about that. I know he's probably going to say no less than 115.
Okay.
Just because it's big. Has really nice pecan trees in the back. It's a nice house, and everything in the inside was redone. The countertops, the cabinets, all the appliances are practically brand new. It's just been 2 tenants in there, and they gently use it because they were always gone because they were both in the military.
Gotcha. Both tenants were military?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just look at the comps real quick. I'm sure it's worth
Okay.
115. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm sure it's worth that.
Yeah, and I know how the market is going right now, so I understand. But we were just trying to get an idea of what's possible right now.
I see some comps that are selling anywhere between 65 and 160. So it's kind of across the board. Let's just say you were open to the owner financing. If I bought it for 125,000, okay?
Okay.
So I gave you $10,000 more than the asking price, and we did a 20-year note, and we did 3% interest. Then my monthly payment to you and your husband would be $693 per month. And then I would be on the hook for taxes and insurance. And, that would be, probably another $400 a month, I would guess. So I'm all in for like 11, and then I could rent it for like $12.50. I would generally want to make more than $150 a month cash flow, but I would probably do a deal like that if the house is in good rent-ready condition. So
Okay.
I don't know. How does that sound? You get more than your asking price, and you let your money continue working for you, and you're the bank. You get a guaranteed monthly payment. At the end of the 20 years, that 125 is actually closer to like 175, right, with the interest. So
Right. Yeah. Let me talk that over with my husband first. I'm not sure that's something he'll be looking forward to,
okay.
but I'll check and then I'll give you a call back.
Okay, this is my direct cell phone number, and
Okay.
as far as cash goes, we'll figure it out. Why don't you? I'm still interested. I don't know if I could pay 115, but call me back. This is my number.
Okay.
Call me, text me, and we'll figure it out. If he doesn't like that idea, and we can all go from there. Okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, awesome.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi.
Yes,
Hey, this is Scott Behrens. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good, good. We were just emailing. Do you still have a couple minutes for me?
Yes, I do.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it. And thanks for visiting our website, by the way, a few days ago. Definitely interested in the house, although I will say we're used to kind of buying fixer-upper houses, and I can see that this is pretty turnkey, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And are you...
There are slight repairs, but nothing like significant.
Yeah, I mean, it was recently remodeled, like before you bought it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you living there, or is it an investment property?
No, I am in the military, and I was living here, and I was stationed overseas for a year, so my husband was here while I was gone. So I just got back, and we have orders, so that's pretty much why I'm trying to... I'd love to list it, but I don't want to deal with 2 mortgages, so I'd rather just get it off my hands and make back what I've paid into. Like I said, have a little bit of a profit so I can put down a down payment on a future house.
I hear you. Thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
Where are you being restationed to?
In Colorado.
Oh, that's nice. Little change of pace.
Yes.
West Placita I'm not even gonna try Hohalata. Is that right?
Yeah, the H is silent.
Hoalata. Okay. You have a VA loan on it?
Correct.
So one cool thing about VA loans is that I heard you can get multiple VA loans, right? And with zero down. Is that accurate?
So from my understanding, you can get 2.
Okay.
So I plan on, unless something else happens, I plan on using it at my next assignment, yes.
Okay. Well, the reason why I bring that up is because I do think 250 is too much for a cash offer for me. unfortunately. You would have to put it on the market to find an owner-occupier that wants to live there, right? And they'll pay whatever they can qualify for. But as far as an investment goes, it's too close to the retail, if not the retail, you know? Especially with the market declining, like it's just tough, you know? It's tough to pay $250. It's a really nice place in a nice area. I see that your neighbor sold for $270, and that was in the top of the market, literally the top of the market. It sold for $270. And that was 1335 West Placita Hualada. So 250 is too close, unfortunately, but you have a nice low interest rate mortgage that because I own some rentals in the area and I'm always looking for more rentals. Is there an HOA or no?
No. For some reason on Zillow it says HOA, but there's no HOA.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Even on this software that I use called PropStream, which kind of does like it gives me all the info, it does say that there's an HOA/COA, which is interesting. Okay, but there's none. You don't make any payment. There's no homeowners or anything.
No, sir.
Okay. What I'm getting at here is you have, from what I can see, a 4.4% interest rate, and I can see that you guys owe about $190 on the property. Is that accurate?
It's about 186. I just checked it yesterday.
Yeah, I was rounding up. I see 186, 464. And the principal and interest payment is like just under $1,000. So that must mean that your total payment, including tax and insurance, is like less than $1,500, right?
Correct. Yes.
Probably. Okay. I'm just looking to see what I could get for rent on the property. So bear with me for a second. It's a 3-bed, 2-bath. Yeah, I mean, it says the median rent is $1,600. So how much is your PITI payment? It's under 15, right?
Yeah, it's like 12 and some change.
Oh, okay. Well, it brings up an interesting opportunity for me, and I've done this before with VA loans. Some mortgagers that do VA loans don't allow this because they don't put the deed in your name until the loan is paid off. But I don't think Nova Financial, who I actually have, I have one of my own home loans with Nova. I don't think they do that. So my idea is I could purchase the house subject to the existing mortgage staying in place. So I basically take over your mortgage payments, and then all I got to do is we got to figure out how much money that you need in your pocket, you know, to be satisfied for the next move. Because ultimately that's what you were looking for anyway, right? Just to capture as much equity as possible for your next venture. So it would work the same way. It would just allow me to keep that low interest rate payment because if I were to buy it for $250 or whatever, even $200, even $190, my interest rate's going to be 7 or 8%, which would literally double that payment and kill the cash flow. So I'm looking at it from the standpoint of a rental property. How can I keep it as a rental and make some cash flow? The only logical choice is to take over your existing mortgage. So, you know, I'd be open to that if you are. Really, the biggest thing is to make sure that you would be able to qualify for your other loan, which I think you should be able to. I've had this very same situation with another VA, and they had no problem. So, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
I am open to it. You're the first person I've talked to because I've reached out to a few different companies or organizations that kind of do something similar.
Okay.
So I'm definitely open to it. So I'm actually taking notes just so I have that, and I'm going to discuss it with my husband to kind of see what's our best path forward. What was your name again? I apologize.
My name is Scott, and the company is ASAPcashoffer.com. You found me on January 8th, yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, and we were just emailing back and forth.
Yep.
I'm seeing that it is considered a condo. Is that the case?
So they label it as a townhouse. It's because it's not a traditional townhouse by any means.
Right.
But it's because our kitchen wall is actually attached to, I don't even know if it's their house or their actual wall of their property. But the Mission, whatever, they're kind of the desert style house. But the one right as you enter, we share that one wall.
Got it.
So I've actually only heard anything in the kitchen. So actually, now that I think about it, it's the garage that we share a wall with.
Got you. Okay, got it. So you probably don't hear your neighbors at all then, right? Unless you're in the garage.
No, we share our kitchen shares a wall with their garage. So I have heard them, like, I think they were banging, like, putting something up in there.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Got it. So is this considered Menlo Parade of homes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what I thought. I know the area pretty well. There's actually a comp behind you that sold for $260 not too long ago. I can give you that address if you wanted to see that one. And then there's another one on the market right now for $265. It's bigger than yours, and it seems to be in pretty similar shape. That one's been on for 128 days. Wow. That's the thing about this market is, like, it's a crazy market right now. I've been in the business for a few years, almost 5 years, and the market has definitely changed in the last 6 to 9 months. So we used to look at comparables from up to a year ago, and now I'm looking at only like 3 months because of how much movement there has been. And really it's because of interest rates. Nobody wants to sell their house with a 3 or 4% interest to go buy at 7 or 8%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's caused a lot of shifting, I think. But your house looks nice. Whoever remodeled it before you bought it did a good job. It's clean and it looks really good. So it's in that same shape, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
yeah. The like I said, the couple small issues is there are some small like really just in the living room, and then I checked the other. So the living room has right where because our ceiling's on a slant, because when it rains here, because it's kind of like a flat roof, because they're the old like the older adobe style houses.
Right.
It's on a slant, and right where that slant, right where the ceiling meets the wall that our fireplace is on, you can tell there's this light. I can't even tell if it's just the paint or if it's a slight foundational crack. And I've researched it, and from what we've just talked to a lot of people in the area, is that that's not uncommon here because of the ground shifting.
Interesting. Have you had any structural engineer look at it or anything like that, or no?
No, like I said, I've been out of the country for a year, so I have not had anyone come out yet. So again, that's just full disclosure and being honest.
Yeah, I'm. Thank you. Appreciate that. Just looking at some rental comps here too. There's a lot of them have been sitting for a while. I mean, honestly, I know you got to go. You only had 20 minutes. So talk to your husband and let's see if we can make something work. I would probably do that deal just to keep it as like a long-term buy and hold property. We would just need to figure out how much equity you need in your pocket to be happy about it.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of just go from there. All right. So, why don't you think about it and send me an email, or this is my direct cell phone number. You can call me, text me anytime, and let's go from there. I'm interested though. So let's see what we can do. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate your time.
Cool. I look forward to speaking with you soon. All right.
Thanks, Scott. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
How you doing?
I'm good. I saw that you were on our website about this property on Northeast Drive. Is that correct?
Yes.
Is it still available?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You just called. I just actually got off the phone with a guy just now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We might. I mean, if he told right, we might. This is third time calling me back, so he's might be doing something. So, but my allegiance to whoever come first with that check.
What does the check need to say on it?
The check right now, given the fact that I got the person I got the property when I acquired it, it had a HELOC on it. And so obviously I took over the HELOC, and it was $60,000 at the time. And right now I think it's probably around 38 left on it.
Okay, so you gotta pay off the HELOC.
Absolutely.
And then how much? In your pocket?
In my pocket, I'm willing to take. I'm willing to take 145 total. Yes.
145.
Yep.
So you want like 100,000 in your pocket?
Absolutely.
When did you buy the property?
I got the property maybe about 4 years ago.
And you bought it by taking over somebody's HELOC?
No, heck no. It just so happened they had that debt on it. But I bought the person who I bought it from, they inherited it, but they could not afford the house. So I made a deal with them and bought them another place, and then that's how we made a deal, and then that's how they sold me the house.
Got it. Okay, got you.
Because the rate that they got the HELOC at, well, obviously was good. So I just said, if it ain't broke, don't let me try to fix it.
Got you. Okay. Are you living there?
No, I actually have renters in there. Because I have other properties, and just the reason why I'm selling this particular one is just because, I'm by myself, and I don't have partners or anything, and it's just too. This one property is just kind of out the way from me.
How much are the tenants paying?
Right now they're paying. Me and him just spoke about 2 weeks ago, and I just told him I'm going up on the rent, but he because they're not in the lease now, it's month to month, so they're paying $11.5 right now.
Okay. $11.50?
Yes.
Are you open to maybe taking like a seller finance situation on this?
It depends. They already ready? They got everything together?
Yeah, I mean, like what I'm saying is I would be the buyer because I have rentals in the area. So if I give you monthly payments on that 140 or 145 or whatever your asking price was,
okay,
would that work for you?
Okay, what kind of monthly payments we talking about?
I don't know. Like that's the beauty of a deal like this, is if you're happy and I'm happy, it's a good deal. You know what I mean? You would be the bank in this situation, and you would have the first lien position on the house, and we work it out. And as long as I'm cash flowing, then I'd be happy. Are they good tenants over there or what?
Yeah, no, that's the problem. Yeah, they are good tenants. I never had a missed month, late, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We had one late issue, but it wasn't even their fault. It was something due to their bank or something like that. But in a couple of years, I'll take that.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Because that community is like a lot of military people in it, and this guy is actually a military guy in there.
Okay.
So
is it just a single guy or is it a family?
No, him and his wife, and it's one kid.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, what type of monthly payments would work for you? Like, I would ideally like to get more in rent than I have an obligation to you for, so that there's some cash flow. You know what I'm...
Absolutely. Because he does know that the rent about to go up. So we just talked about that. He does know that the rent about to go up. But when I came up with the whole, I'm just gonna sell it totally, I didn't really entertain it anymore, obviously for those reasons.
They were trying to do the same deal with you? Is that what you're saying?
No. I was saying if I was selling, then it's no longer my problem. So, it's no need for me to entertain going up on the rent.
Got you. I got you. I mean, I don't know. What would work for you? You tell me. If we did 145,000, so there's a HELOC on the property still?
Yes, $600 a month.
Okay, I see. And then,
Obviously, what I'm gonna do, if I sold for 145, I'm just gonna pay it. Obviously, before I sell the deal, I gotta satisfy that debt. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you sell it to me on seller financing, though, could we leave the HELOC open and then I take over that payment?
Oh, most definitely. Because obviously, the HELOC is obviously in the deceased name, so we kept it there. But I know them personally, so and that's why they was willing to just let me keep it, because they already know I'm not. I mean, it ain't like we could mess his credit up.
Can you? What's the limit on that HELOC? Is it maxed out, or can you draw more money off of it?
No, because he's deceased.
Got it. So you can't do anything with it.
Yeah, I don't think so because he's deceased.
Okay, because I could just chip away at that and pay it off over time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's a good question. I never entertained that, actually. The fact that he is deceased, because on the contract, when you do a HELOC, you got a certain amount of years that you got it for.
Right. That's what I was thinking too. Let me see something here real quick. Now, okay, so Northeast Drive in Warner Robins, right?
Correct.
I'm seeing that this property is under the name.
Yes, but it's not. It's not. I just switched it last week, but it's probably just didn't hit the cap. But I got all the paperwork and everything. Well, my lawyer, we just did it. I just kept it there because I wasn't trying to do anything with it, so that's why I never changed it.
Got it.
But I just changed it, so probably this time next week, my name's gonna be on it when you look it up through the county.
Is the guy with that sadly? Yeah. Did he have another property in Jonesboro or something, or no?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm seeing here, but I do see that HELOC that you're.
His daughter live over there.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I see this HELOC through Robbins Federal Credit Union, right?
Yep. Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I see that the original amount was $60,000 on it.
Yep.
I mean, I'm interested, man. What about like if I buy it for the 145? Or I guess it would be 145 minus the 36, right? And then I would just take over that payment, right?
Yes.
So like call it 109, 110. I'm just pulling up like a mortgage calculator on 109,000. If I paid that off over 20 years, for example, that would be like monthly payments of like around $500-600 a month to you. How does that sound?
No, because that's too long. That's too long for me. Yes, that's too long for me.
Okay.
Because that's too long. That's too long.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of a deal like this, man. Is we there's no underwriter. It's just you and I kind of working a deal out that we're both satisfied with. So how long could you give me?
I'm just, to be honest in front of you, the only way I would be considered working a deal like that out is if I would have to get a balloon payment up front and then work through. Because at that rate, I'm not going to, because I'm not really hungry for the cash, so I'm never going to see the money like that, because I spent $500 doing nothing. So
yeah, no, I hear you. So talk to me. How much would you need up front then?
Man, serious? Are we just talking?
Yeah.
Listen, I might be really seriously willing to entertain 50 up front right now, and then I'll do that deal.
50 or 15?
50.
Got it. You need 50.
Yeah, because it still provides me with residual income.
I normally don't come in with that much down, but I hear you. I hear what you're saying, man, and I appreciate you, being honest with me.
Because on that deal, I mean, let's be honest, we couldn't do a lot of red tape. We just going over each other's word. Listen, okay, this is what we're gonna do. That's it. We doing a deal on a handshake. Yes, sir.
Well, actually, I hear you, but actually, we would put you on title, so you would be just like the bank is on title. You see how I knew that, the credit.
Yeah, but the bank got more money than me, so they can afford to wait that many. They got 1,000 other customers.
But my point is, I hear you. My point is that what happens if you don't make a payment to the bank? What can they do?
Okay, obviously they got the bank, they got the house already as collateral.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You would be the bank on title. So you would have the house as collateral and be able to foreclose on me if I didn't make a payment.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is not just a handshake. Like, you would actually have the house as collateral.
No, when I say handshake, I don't mean literally. When I say handshake, I mean that, it's gonna go through way quicker and it's be less. It's less red tape. What I'm saying.
Oh, totally. I agree with that. I agree with that, man. I agree.
You can't walk to the bank. They gonna call you. Gonna take you. And there's almost 3-4 months to close a deal with a house. Sometimes. You know what I'm saying.
I feel you on that. I feel you.
And listen, let me tell you something. Right now, just because. Let me just tell you something. I'm gonna just tell you exactly what I got going on. I got a probably it's about 900 and almost $1 million deal going on because I got some other properties, but and I'm actually short $100,000. You know what I'm saying, to do the deal. So what I would do is, that's why I said 50, because if it wasn't for that, I probably would have just told you, give me 25, man. Let's do it. It's saying.
Because I would probably do that deal with 20,000 down, but I know you need more. I would probably do that deal with $20,000 down and then make payments to you on the rest, and I think that would be a pretty damn good deal, But if if you just want all the cash up front, I could do that too. I just need a better deal on the property. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is what's the absolute minimum cash offer number you think you could give me on that?
Right now, honestly, just because I'm under not pressure, but a little bit, I might be willing to take 110 and just walk.
I think that I can maybe make that work. 110.
Yep.
If I put together a purchase agreement right now for 110,000 and send it over, can we get it signed?
Absolutely.
Okay, let me run a few more numbers. I think I could do this as long as the tenant is good.
I was about to say, listen, I was gonna say to you, I don't want to do contingency, but I was gonna say, but let the tenant stay.
I'll let the tenant stay. But when you say no contingency, I need to be able to see the house. You can't expect me to.
No, absolutely. No, I said no contingency. I was saying contingency upon, keeping the tenants.
Okay, I will put that in the contract that the tenants can stay. Do you have a lease with them, or is it
The lease just expired, so I'm really on a month-to-month with them because I was up in the air and I didn't want to be locked in a lease with them and then turn around and be like I'm playing games with them.
It's a 3-bedroom, right?
It's a 4-bedroom.
Oh wow.
It's just mine is a 3, but it's a 4.
Okay. All right. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put together a purchase agreement right now, and I know you're talking to some other people too. I don't want to lose this. All right. I want to get it under contract, open title with the attorney, and you want me to.
I was going to say I just got the phone with my attorney just now. I mean, I'm talking about when I tell you literally 15 minutes ago, I just got the phone with her, and I was telling her I'm gonna call her in the morning because these guys. This the 3rd time they had called me back, but I listen. But the problem is they wasn't willing to leave the tenant in there, and that's what was making me kind of.
Oh no, I have rentals in the area, and I will leave the tenant. You have my word, okay? But
I'm going with you because I'm going up. I mean, they was offering me, they was giving me the 145, but above that, I need, I know it's business, but listen, those tenants been good.
okay.
That's why I didn't want to do it to them.
Do you feel comfortable working with me?
Yo, absolutely. The fact that you was willing to keep the tenants in there, and I get it. I was just talking with another partner I got in New York, and he was just saying that. So, what you want to do? What kind of deal you want to work with?
Okay, let me do this. Let me run a couple numbers and make sure I can do this. I'm gonna put together a DocuSign purchase agreement, and I'm gonna call you back and walk you through it. Are you driving, or are you gonna be able to go through it with me?
I'm about to stop in a second.
I'll call you in 30 minutes then, all right?
All right, no problem.
All right, bye. Damn. I mean, look, there's a next door neighbor that's under contract at $199, and it's a 1993 build. And we're very similar to that one. But they dropped $35,000. Damn. ispeedtolead.com, baby. Click the link in my bio, or whatever it is, description. Get $50 off your first lead, ispeedtolead.com. That's right there, an iSpeed lead that I'm going to lock up in one call. That's freaking badass.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, so
You should have gotten it from Balsamo Homes DocuSign.
Okay.
You want to pull that up real quick and we can walk through it?
Yeah. I'm waiting for it to come up.
Okay, yeah, take your time. How far outside of Warner Robins is Atlanta?
About an hour. I mean, from the actual city of Atlanta. See,
Yeah.
I live in Marietta, so it takes me anywhere from an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Marietta is an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to Warner Robins?
Yeah, because you gotta think, because from my office, I got an office in Fayetteville, Georgia, which it takes me 45 minutes to get to Fayetteville from my house. So my office is and it's an hour and 10 minutes to the property from Fayetteville, Georgia. So I think it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Gotcha. And it is a 4-bedroom, right? Because I'm seeing everywhere I look is 3.
It's a 4-bedroom, fact guaranteed 4-bedroom.
Okay. Yeah, no, I believe you. It's weird that it says 3.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
And what was your relationship with?
Well, the relationship I had, I knew his daughter.
Oh, okay, got you.
I knew his daughter.
So,
And, she didn't want anything to do with the property. She didn't want the responsibility of having the property. So, actually, she had lost it, and I paid for it to just pull it out of foreclosure.
got it. So you have the deed in your name now, right?
Yes.
And it's been recorded with the county?
Hey, that's the thing right there. That's why I said it's not coming up right now, but I got the paperwork. I just did it last week. I just recorded it. My lawyer just recorded it last week. So she said by this week, between this week, beginning of next week, it should pull up with my name on it.
Does your lawyer know that you're looking to sell it too?
Yeah, I just spoke to her just a few minutes ago.
Oh, you told her that you talked to me and whatnot?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, let's do a deal.
All right, talk to me now. Talk to me. What you thinking about?
Well, I was going to buy it for $110, and we'll close in 30 days or less. I can probably close sooner as long as the title work comes in. So as soon as I get this signed back from you, I will send it to my attorney. I use Ken Chalker of Chalker & Chalker, and they'll order a title report, and they can work with your attorney, or they can represent you as well, and we can get this thing done. And I'll keep the tenant. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see number 10, additional terms and conditions. It says property will be delivered tenant occupied at closing. So I'm going to take over the tenant, and I do just need to inspect. That's all. So maybe if you could just talk to the tenant and let them know that I would like to get in there for a quick inspection and just get that set up for me. But we'll be respectful, we'll be in and out, and it'll be a done deal. And that's it, man. That's it.
When would you want to go look?
You tell me. I think the first step, because I spend money on the inspection report, I think the first step would be to send it over to the title company and make sure that everything is good with the paperwork and whatnot. And then once they say that the title is good, then I can, schedule the inspection. We can get it done quickly. So whatever you want.
Okay.
What kind of questions do you have for me?
I'm looking at this document right now.
Take your time.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm about to forward this to my lawyer right quick,
Okay.
and I guess I'll be sending it back to you tonight because she's gonna get back. I'm talking to her because her office closed already, but I told her that I might have because the other guy, and actually, and I'm not even gonna bullshit you. Now I can call you and let you listen to him talk. He like, yo, I just told him, man, hold on for a second. He's like, you trying to back out on me? Because they didn't want to keep the tenants there, and that was the kind of thing that was kind of holding me back.
Well, I'm ready to do the deal, man, and I don't want anything to stand in the way. I'm happy to keep, because I'm going to keep it as a tenant occupied property anyway. So there's no reason for me to, as long as the tenant is good, they pay on time, they're military, then I'm happy to keep them.
Absolutely. Okay, so then as far as I'm concerned, we got a deal. Let me send this over to my lawyer, and then once she says everything go, I'm just gonna send it back to you. I'm gonna sign and send it back to you.
You take all the time you need, okay? Seriously, and if you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. This is my direct cell phone number, okay?
All right, no problem.
Should I
talk to you in a second?
Should I expect to get that back tonight at some point?
You expect to get it back tonight, or it depends when she get back to me. But no matter what, you're gonna definitely get it back with the early morning. If not tonight, early morning, definitely early morning, because she'll probably call me because she's doing a quick deed for me for some other properties I have in the morning anyway. So whatever the case may be, it will be done before noon tomorrow.
Thank you. I'll talk to you tomorrow if I don't talk to you later today, okay?
All right, definitely. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Hey Scott, how's it going, buddy?
Good, man. Just following up with you. You have a good weekend?
No, not at all.
Did you get some work done?
No, I don't got nothing done, man. I just don't have nothing.
But I just wanted to touch base, man. I hate to bug you. I'm interested in the house if we can get a deal done.
Yeah, you're not bugging me. I just, I want to do it. I need the money now, but I don't have any money. I'm worried about my electricity might get shut off. My bill was due today. I'm afraid they're going to put a shut-off notice on it. I don't know what to do.
Well, I think what we should do is, if you want to do the deal with me, then I will send you a purchase agreement. We can open escrow, and as soon as we get title to give us, the go-ahead that the title work is clear,
Okay.
I don't mind, fronting you some bucks to keep everything active towards the purchase price. Whatever.
Okay, how long would that take for all that?
I don't know, a week, 2 weeks max. I don't know. I'll put a rush order on it. I want to help you as best as I can, man. So I will do what I can. I just, I need a clear title, and we can close the deal pretty fast too. So.
Okay. What about the money that I owe on the house?
Yeah, that'll be
Is that gonna be a problem?
That'll be paid from the title company.
Okay.
They will order a payoff, and that'll be taken from your proceeds. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, gotcha. All right, that's what I was wondering.
So if you want, I can start the process, and we can get it going, man.
Let's go. Let's do it. Start it.
All right. Do you want me to send you a purchase agreement and walk you through it real quick, or what?
What do you mean on my phone?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So in order to start it, I need to. I need to be able to send them a purchase agreement so that they know that we're in contract, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So here, let me pull up Natrona Heights. Give me 1 second. Do you have a computer, or do you do all of your email through your phone?
I don't have a computer, and I told you, most of the email was you the other day, and I'm not even good at that. I don't even know how to open them.
Okay,
I tried sending you one back, and it messed up.
I'm gonna walk you through it then on the phone, okay, buddy?
All right.
The title company's in Pittsburgh, but I'll just pay for a traveling notary to come to you so that you don't have to drive out there, okay?
Thank you.
Of course, man. I know that I remember our conversation from last week, man. You stuck with me, especially when you told me, about, all the good that you try to do for your neighbors and whatnot, man. Like, you're a good dude. So, I want to try to help you as best as I can. Seriously, okay?
Thank you.
And we can come see the house to do a quick inspection at some point, right?
Yes.
And do you have a place to go already or no? Or you're going to find a place, right?
I need to find a place once I get money.
Okay.
I don't have any money to go anywhere. That's my whole problem.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So can we figure this out where, because you owe 10 grand, right? So you're going to walk with 40. So
Right.
Because normally, if you see it from my perspective, normally when I buy a house, the day that the seller gets the money is the day that I get the keys. However,
Okay.
I understand that you need to stay to find a place. So are you comfortable with giving me an insurance policy, which means that the title company is going to hold on to half of your money and until you vacate, which means that on the closing day you get half of it so that you can find a place to move, and then as soon as you actually do move, you get the other half. Would that work for you?
I don't know you. That's the only thing.
It doesn't go to me. The money. I'm sending all my money to the title company. The title company is going to hold it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But no, I hear what you're saying. What I'm saying is, and that's my whole point. I don't know you either. You know what I mean? So I'm a little hesitant to say, here's the entire 40,000, and then just keep my fingers crossed that you actually do leave. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I got you. Yes.
So
I'm not that kind of person. I just need somewhere to stay until I can find a place. A week or so. But I need money to find it.
okay. So how about this? I was gonna say half, but how about we release 30,000 to you at the closing table, and then the title company holds on to the other 10,000 until you leave, and then they'll give you the other 10,000. It's not me. It's not me holding on to the money.
I like it. That sounds good.
Okay,
like that.
let me just write that in. 1 second. Tenant to remain in possession of property for up to 30 days while looking for a new place to live, for a new place to move. Title PV settlement to hold back 10,000 of seller's proceeds, which will be released to the seller once property is delivered vacant. Okay, perfect. I'm signing this, and it's going to be in your inbox in a minute.
Okay.
It says Balsamo Homes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so open that up.
Okay.
And then I just want you to review it real quick while we're on the phone. I want you to be comfortable with everything that I wrote, and then let's get this done, okay?
All right, I'm reviewing the document.
Take your time.
It says total purchase price $500.
No. That's the earnest money deposit. You see that?
Okay.
And then you see underneath that it says cash to seller at closing calculated, and then it says
$50,000.
There you go.
21 days from date of accept closing and date of transfer of title.
Yeah, so I just put 21 days. We'll close as fast as humanly possible, but I put 21 days just to avoid if there's any title issues.
Okay.
Happy to close faster if possible. I have the money ready to go.
All right. I just hope they don't shut the electric off, and then I don't have the money to pay it. I don't want to shut the electric off, and then the water lines break or something.
Well, this is what you should do. As soon as we hang up, you should call them. And you should tell them, hey, I'm selling the house. It should be closed. The deal should be done by the end of the month. Can you please put an extension on there? Because I have no money to pay, and I'm selling the house, and I don't know what else to say. The house will be sold by the end of January. Please don't shut me off. That's what you tell them, and they should be okay with that. Okay?
Yes.
Usually those utility companies are totally understanding as long as you are communicative with them. So reach out to them, okay?
All right, do I need to fill all this in here?
Yeah, I mean, it's all you do is just initial at the bottom of the first page, and then at the bottom of page 2, I just want you to review those terms that I wrote where it says.
It doesn't show anywhere to initial.
Well, okay, scroll to the top of the page and then scroll down. You should see like a little box that is asking, like a little yellow box it wants you to
Yeah,
click.
there's a yellow box, right?
Yep, so click on that. Click on that, and then it's going to ask you to accept your initials, right?
All right.
Okay, so do that.
It has the date there, 1/9/23, and then it has a seller with the arrow with the yellow arrow.
Yeah, so click on that. So click on that.
Okay, I'll sign it.
Yep.
Okay. Adopt and sign.
No, and then you have to put in your phone number, right? And your email address.
I did.
And then at the bottom, press confirm or complete or finish, because I haven't received it yet back yet. You have to complete the document.
Okay. There you go.
Got it. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open, I guess it's 6 o'clock there, so I won't be able to do it until tomorrow.
Okay.
But I will go ahead and open the escrow tomorrow and the title. And we will go ahead and we're off to the races, man. I want you to call your utility company right now, though, and just tell them that you're selling the house and it'll be sold in the next 30 days or less.
They're not open right now. I'm going to have to call them tomorrow.
Okay, good. And if there's anything you need, man, I'm around. I'm only a phone call away. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Seriously, okay?
All right, Scott. Thank you, brother.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for trusting me to get this done for you.
I'm in a jam like this.
Say that again?
I'm sorry I'm in a jam like this.
Don't be sorry, man. It is what it is, and hopefully this will provide you a fresh start, man. Seriously.
Thank you.
Uh,
I hope it happens fast.
I'm going to make it as fast as possible. And this is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll call you as soon as I have an update tomorrow, okay, my man?
All right, thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Boom. Look at this house. 2-bed, 1-bath in Pittsburgh where I own some rentals, worth $100, getting it for $50. Solid. Solid. Solid.